Good morning, hello, welcome back to Floramancer. How's everyone's morning going? Good, I hope. Hey, Suri! So, I made some crystal cubes to monitor our mana tablet supply. They're just chucked here for now. I have no idea yet how my storage system is going to be set up. So, yeah. We have 25 full tablets and 40 empties. We had more tablets, but I made this bigger. I made this a little... I haven't decided if I want to do the 3 here in each corner, or if I just want to make it look like it is. But yeah, so we have that. The other things that I've done since yesterday... I fixed the Living Rock farm. Look at that. No cobble laying around. Absolutely none. And I upgraded the drawer. So it'll keep running for a while. Eventually, I will get around to setting this so that it turns off when this is full. Right now, we're fine. I'll just keep an eye on it. But it will eventually have an overflow on-off. Okay. And the mana tablet dispensing system over here that we set up yesterday was very glitchy, unreliable, and it stopped working. So I changed it. And so yeah, hello Trash Panda. With Suri's advice, I mean pretty much said I can probably just invert this to make it do the opposite, and yep, confirmed. So this is exactly the same setup as the mana tablet filling stations, except for the signal here is inverted so that it only requests a full tablet when there's room to put it in the mana pool. And I obviously don't have the signal check into the comparator. Yep, that's pretty much it. And I haven't had it fail yet now. But yeah, I logged in yesterday evening to do some more work at clearing out the spaghetti underneath my base, and my tree farm was not running. All of the mana pools under here were empty, and there are 9 of them under here, and they were all empty. So I have lost a bit of blocks of charcoal. We're at 78 stacks. We were at 96 yesterday, so... I mean, it's not a big deal. We still have a lot. But, yeah, we're having to rebuild the supply a bit. That's fixed. So this is the setup that we're going to be doing anywhere that a system needs mana. And I think I'm going to do them modular instead of what I was thinking about doing and having it like in the center of each pad and then have sparks transfer it throughout the area. It's just going to be tree farm needs mana. Let's put a mana station here. This farm will need mana. It's going to have a mana station over there. This needs mana. This is going to be different because it's going to be a huge consumer. The Jaded Amaranthus over here needed mana, so I created another modular mana system. So there's one here. Wow, did I make it wrong? Something about this is incorrect. Oh. That's the problem. It's locked. I just forgot to put an empty tablet in it. There we go. Now it's all set. Fixed. Hi, Anima. Yes, you missed it. Yesterday we started setting up the Corporea mana system. Yep. I am going to want to upgrade this drawer eventually when we get more flowers crafting, so I have more buckets. I keep thinking about doing it now, and I guess I need more buckets, and in order to get more buckets I need to be running with my orchid, and I've not been running my orchid. Yep, today's Sunday. You get a 2-hour stream today since it's Sunday. I streamed for 4 hours yesterday. But, so yes, we've got output here. I had to put another mana pool right here because this one wasn't reaching. It's just got a recessive, and the one underneath the Jaded Amaranthus is a dominant, so I just needed one to connect the two. Works just fine. So yeah. I would like this to be extended right now. Why isn't it? Does it have to be completely empty? Okay. Dunno. It looks at the signal strength. So I have to wait for this to drop to 0, and then that light will turn on, right? Okay. Alright, so it won't be completely empty by then, but it's getting there. Anyway, the other thing I did, which I should show you real quick, Anima, this is the opposite system here. These are mana filling stations. This one's from our hydrangeas, and it's exactly the same except for it's not inverted. I've got the Manatide Bellows so that it cleans this out quickly. And yeah, it's the exact same setup as the others. It does have the block of redstone here to compare the signal, so it only requests an empty tablet when this is full. So there you go. There's our system. Yep, even with bellows. And I made one over here. So we no longer have a moving force relay. So the 6 crashes we had yesterday to have to deal with are no longer a thing, I hope. I put in a mana tablet system here. This is this pool where it was. Exactly where it was. I just removed the Spark Tinkerer that was pulling mana from down below up to it, and then when it switched it would push it into there. So I just left it at recessive, and it just pushes it up into our mana battery up there. Now, the mana battery up there is mostly for looks. It's not hooked up to anything that would be a major consumer. I've got it for my manual crafting with the runic altar. I've got it for terra steel crafting. I've got it for the Alfheim portal, and that's really the catalysts too. That's really all it's there for. It's just a nice big battery, looks great. That's it. And so this one probably won't run very frequently unless I'm making a lot of terra steel, which I would like to do at some point. And now that I know I'm not mana negative like I thought I was, I'm hoping it's instant with that many pools. So this is still our highest producer of mana tablets, as expected. It's got 27. Yeah, this just makes a lot of mana, and that's only because there are so many freaking Endoflames. And I don't even know, are these full? Okay, they are keeping up. All right. It's like, can we make it faster? Have I upgraded the drawers? Which drawers? You mean down there? The drawers can hold a stack. I think I have it on all of them. Let's check real quick. This one I'm pretty certain is upgraded for a stack. Yeah, that one's a stack. This one might not be a stack yet because it's slow as mud. Yeah, this one's still just 32, but there's only one in there. Why aren't you being picked up? Are you full? Technically you are. So this drawer must not be quite right. Let's pick you up and move you over for a second. So I can actually unlock you. Do I have my key? I do. And all right. Okay, there we go. Fixed. Make sure you're still connected. Yes. So that was the tablet that was in here must not have been quite right. It's fixed now. And then our Rosa Arcana is the other one. We've only got the 4 right now. And our Rosa Arcana one is further away because of those influence lenses. It's down here. I did not want the influence lenses pushing mana tablets into the void. And putting it up there had a chance to do that. If you ever wondered, this torch line here is where anything within before that is influenced by those mana, the influence lenses. Anything beyond it is not. And that includes mana bursts. And I was just like, I really don't want to deal with that. So we're just going to put it as far away as possible. And maybe we should put a... I don't want things spawning down here if I don't have to deal with that. So yeah, there's our setup here too. And it's a dominant spark, so it pulls from that mana pool that's receiving mana. It pulls it down here. It needs to kind of go slowly because this pool also fills up those 2 diluted ones for the lenses. I do not have empty tablets on auto crafting yet. No. Simply because I don't have enough mana pearls or mana diamonds to do that, and I don't have any auto crafting established just yet. So that's why I'm kind of monitoring. I've got 42. 31 full ones. 42 empty ones. We're okay for now. We're okay for now. But I do have this drawer up here to input empty tablets into the system if I needed to at this point. So yeah, 31 tablets plus the 37 full pools I have here. And that's not counting the pools on the edges. This one I'd like to get rid of because it's close enough to that. I don't need this one here, but I need to empty it first, and I haven't. So I removed the spark that was on it so it won't keep filling up. And yeah, we'll be able to make some Terra Steel now. Woo! That's what I've done since yesterday. I did remove a decent amount of the spaghetti under my base. I have a little bit more to go over here where the endo flames are. So I have that whole setup plus this line, and I'm going to leave some of this dirt here for if I wanted to add 2 more pads. I don't know if I'm really going to, but they're there just in case. And then all of this dirt can go away. So I'll be able to get rid of all of that. Just poof. And then all the nastiness. I don't know what I'm doing under here yet. This may be a good spot for all of our auto crafting. We'd probably have to bring it down a decent, so that there's decent height. But I could put it here. The other thought is that I could put it connected to this building, have another pad connected to this building, which this building will be responsible for a lot of blocks. Because again, we need to have the Orchid Petrum in here, the Marimorphosis, and I might as well put the Orchid Tarum and the Orchid Ignum in here. So it's gonna have a lot of stuff going on in here. Because then I also need to process the blocks and store the blocks, because I need to process my ores. I need to set up my cobbleworks with Corporea. So this building, eventually when it's got a better roof, will be a very high mana consumer. So I'm considering making a battery here like I have in the main area, and just having the mana tablet system fill a battery. Because I have a feeling this is going to use a lot of mana. Right? Right. I'm saying all this because I'm trying to think if I have anywhere else that is a mana user that needs a mana tablet dispensing system. We've got this one here, but it's so slow that I doubt I'm gonna really need to. This mana pool has been full and sitting here since I built the farm, and it's just running this Dreadthorn to kill the animals that spawn. Currently the blaze farm, which I need to get some more blaze glass now that I've moved the hopper hawk out of the way, and I'd like to move this ladder, is going to be run solely on, for now, solely on Rosa Arcana's manually placed here, because it'll connect to the mana pool that's up here, that once full will be able to kill the blazes automatically if I want to, instead of manually. Manually gets me the looting effect, so that's why I've been doing it manually for now. In fact, the Living Wood avatar does not have his rod of the unstable reservoir. I took Suri's advice and went to the end and did a little bit of Ender Pearl gathering with that and my looting 3 Terrorblade. Oh. Not a lot. I didn't spend a whole lot of time there, but I did need to get some Ender Air anyway. Alright. Over here, the only other mana pools that I'm gonna need to fill are these two here. And it might be as simple as, since our system is around here, putting a mana pool that direction, with a spark, since this is a recessive spark, with a regular spark closer to here, and then put dominant sparks on these. That's probably all I need to do for that. And I'm thinking I won't need mana over here for the flowers. I won't need mana for the living wood and living rock, so we're fine there. Alright, I think we're good on mana users, unless anyone else can think of anything. Well, I need one here. I need a modular setup here. In fact, the pools that are up here I need to empty, and need to put a modular setup here. Alright. Looking at my to-do list, I can check my crop farm. Oh, my crop farm is going to need it. Yes. I need to set it up down here. I'm probably going to need it relatively soon. And again, this one just runs the little messenger lenses. So that one is currently okay. This was getting mana from the Thermalily line that went right underneath of it, which clearly it's not anymore. But this is going to need mana, and so is the one at the top, which is not currently at the top. I don't have Agri-Carnations yet. Not yet. So there will be more mana pools in this farm with Agri-Carnation. I just don't have all of that set up yet. I've spent the last however long I've played this second season frustrated with the fact that I couldn't figure out where all my mana was going. Because I'm like, I'm making all this mana, but I feel very mana negative. There's just no mana backing up. And thanks to Suri, I know where it was all going. And yeah, we're not going to have that problem now. Just, we're not. Period. Unless you do my goof like yesterday and have the when I had the mana tablet over here rotated and it requested a stack of them and they flew into the void. So I did lose a lot of mana there. I only recovered 20 mana tablets worth, I think, cheated in. The rest of them are just still going. Still going. See, we're at 30. We were at 27 here, weren't we? We're at 30 now. So, yep, we're okay. We're okay. It feels good. But I'm looking at my list here. I have pages and pages of lists, but I try to pull out certain things for each stream. Like, these are the things that I might want to work on. I just started another one as we watched. Exactly. So I do want to get more of the drop station set up. But I know you've already watched me do that the numerous times yesterday in between all the crashing we had to deal with. So really that is not priority right now. Believe it or not. It's on my list, but it's something I need to figure out what to do first. The other things I have on my list to work on, getting a wood farm going that's actually going to be for wood, and then ultimately for the munch dew. That'll be the same wood farm. The wood farm and the munch dew generator will be the same farm. That one is going to use force relays, but again, we know that the problem with the force relays was the moving blocks and not just the pushing mana, warping mana. That is fine. I also want to get the Narslimmus finally running. We have the slime farm. We just aren't killing the slimes. So, the Narslimmus is going to require some infrastructure to bulk craft some autumn runes. And what's the other one? It's autumn and I think water. Yes. So we're going to need to do a bit of infrastructure to bulk make these runes so that we can make some of these flowers. We need 4 an hour. So again, like our Rosa, it's currently going to be manual until we have rune crafting going. So the steps to get our Narslimmus running. Because yes, I want more mana coming in. Yeah, crafting 4 an hour isn't a big deal, especially if I can bulk craft those runes. Yeah. I'm fairly close, but I need to make a space for the rune crafting. I have the pads for the elementals placed, but I don't, yeah. There's a lot of steps to that, and I wasn't ready. But the first runes that we need to craft are for the thermal lilies, so we need fire and earth. And I think I've gone through this before. Earth needs coal blocks, which we currently can get coal if the orchid is running, but I don't have it auto crafting. So we need to auto craft coal blocks. Stone, we can get stone with the cobble works, but I don't have that automatically being generated. So I need to get my cobbleworks working with Corporea so that I can always have stone. Mushrooms, I have for days, and I just need to hook that up to Corporea. This farm, even though, yeah, this farm is just, I need to upgrade this chest. Perhaps I need to put a drawer here and max upgrade that. Because this is great. It's producing mushrooms like crazy. Then, Mana Steel. I am not running the Orchid, so I don't have the iron and I don't have the Mana Steel automated. Mana Powder. I don't have a sugarcane farm yet, and so I don't have sugar I don't have the crafting for sugarcane into sugar and then the sugar into Mana Powder. So you say I'm really close. But all of those things need to be in place before I can automate the rune crafting. So I have a lot of things to do, and that's just for earth runes. Earth runes. And then fire runes, I need a nether wart farm, which I only have my tiny little bit over there. And I need nether rack turned into nether brick. And I have the gunpowder, so I need to hook that up to corporea. And again, mana steel and mana powder. And I already have living rock, so I have a lot of steps. I have the stoner orchids set up to run full auto. We're starting with earth. We need to do earth and fire. Those are the first two elementals we need to do. And then probably water, because we'll need them for the Narslimus. The mana runes are going to have to just be manual for a little bit longer, because I don't know where I want to put them. I only know where I want to put the elemental rune crafting, and I like the idea of having little pads everywhere, and I do have the pixel art that I've hunted down that I want to do surrounding the rune area, so that when you look around you can see which runes are where. That's kind of the plan for that. But I think today I want to start with the Narslimus, getting the Narslimus set up. So that we can manually, I want a lot of mana. Once we have the Narslimus set up, I think I'll start actually hooking up the cobblestone generator area over there. That building will set up a mana user tablet thing with a pool, with a battery, and then we can hopefully let this run. That's my plan for today. Yeah. So what's the first thing I want to do? I don't want to have to keep flying to the bottom of the slime farm. So we're going to make Waystones. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We need 2 Waystones. Can you imagine luminizers all the way down there? No, I would like some instant travel for that. Yeah, no. Just no. To get all the way down to the bottom of that. No thanks. We will use luminizers. I like luminizers. But probably not for long distances like that. Like, I'd like to get rid of this ladder and do a luminizer setup up to there. That sort of thing. Lovely though, lovely thought. Anyway, Waystones. So we need to make 2 corporetic soul cores, which means we need 2 soul core frames. I don't think I have the ice, so we'll need to make the ice. We're going to need 16 ice. Let's grab our water wand and some blocks if I don't already have. Okay, I have blocks. We just need our water wand. We don't need silk touch for ice gathering, do we? I mean, I've already made one of these cores. The weight lens! You're right. Yeah. We have a weight lens. So, how did I do this? Well, oh, this way. I did it this way. I remember this now. Totally. We need snow. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. These aren't floating, so we need to protect them. Yeah, and I seem to recall those didn't work too well, but we're gonna just block everything up. Oh, for crying out loud. We're gonna turn you off first. It still works. Okay. Now I just need a shovel. But if I recall correctly, these never did turn into snow. What else are we gonna need for this? Pixie dust, dragonstone, mana weave cloth, sparks. Okay. Pixie dust, sparks, corporeal sparks. I don't think I have string up here, do I? I have strings. I can make the mana weave. So there's a start on materials. Okay. Got some snow. Clearly this was empty, wasn't it? Yep. Snowballs can be duped? Really? That was something I didn't know. Aha! Well, heck, once this one's done, we're shutting it down. Alright, so we need dragonstone. And we need mana string. To make cloth. There is absolutely no reason not to use mana now. Get rid of you, and then we'll clean this up. All right. Since I don't have a living wood farm yet. Yeah. 10, 14, there we go, 18. We're gonna leave those as snowballs. Woohoo! And then we need to make that. Great. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2 of you. Faster mana spreader would be nice. We should just go fetch one. It's supposed to be 62 degrees here today, which is fantastic. And I need living rock. I actually have the windows open, so it's a little chilly at the moment. Simply because it's not 60 degrees right now. Yeah. But the kitties are all in the windows that are open, like, this is the best thing ever. So I'll just have to be a little cold. Because I'm that kind of kitty mommy. They're happy, so I'll just suffer. Alright, and then we need to do this step. Alright. That. Oh, well, that's fast. Okay. Great. And we need 4 sparks and some stone bricks. I've got the 4 sparks. Let's see if we have any stone brick up here. Not a lot. Can I make one? 2. All right, let's see here. Where do I want this? Probably over closest to here. Might be a good to have this where I've got the don't walk off rail. I've only ever walked off once. And it was funny, wasn't it? We're gonna call this main island. Doo-doo. And then go underneath. I'm going to need some more living rock slab, it looks like. I didn't finish placing it. So let's just grab some and we'll just make some more room in this corner. Okay. Slime farm. Yes, just listen to them go. Okay. Under here, we're going to need to set up the flower placing. and the mana, the modular mana thing. What might be nice is to have just one modular mana tablet filling station and have all of the pools pull to that one. Yep. So where I have the terracotta right now is where the collection spots are. There are 4 in this farm. Yep. So my mind is like, so what do we do? Let's do the mana collection first and then the flowers, because that way once we place the flowers and it starts killing the many slimes that are here, the mana has somewhere to go. So yeah, let's do a space here. This is where the place under thing from Quark can get frustrating. I don't need blocks under there. We could have made a block wand. That should be enough space to get the modular thing in place, right? So we'll turn that off since we don't need to do that. Go to the main island. So glad it placed me here and not there, which I think it places you wherever you've clicked it from. And let's make sure we have the supplies. So we need living rock blocks, because I like that, for brick for redstone. We need some mana pools with sparks. We need a few more sparks. We have the augments that we're probably going to need. I don't have any petals up here, so we'll need to do that. I've got that. All right, and then for redstone, I've got blocks, torches. We're gonna need a hopper and okay, we've got the funnel, we have a container, we have one item frame, we're gonna need a drawer. All right, I need to jot this down because saying it out loud is not helping. Sparks, drawer, hopper. We have a hopper hawk. We need to make these floaties. I like the floating ones. And so we need more flowers. And do I have dirt somewhere? I do in here. Take care of that real quick. We need petals for sparks and 7 flowers for making the hopper hawks floaters. Floating flowers. Oops, we picked up one. What did we pick up? We picked up white. All right, and that was fun. Sometimes I fly, sometimes I walk. Okay. There's that. How much gold do we have? Can make a few. There we go. We'll put our petals, extra petals in here, and apparently I have an extra flower. Let's get the excess that stuff put away. We could have swapped out that spreader. Yup. All right. drawer. Hopper. Sparks drawer hopper. We have everything off the list. We will need to get Corporea all the way down there. Yay. I really should be over here. How many Corporea sparks do we have? Yeah. Pixie dust and tender air. And then, do we have the tiny potatoes in our drawer? We do not have any in here. We have 37 in there. Okay. That's very likely enough to get all the way down there. So let's take this batch of stuff and get started. All right. Step 1. This is going to be the pool that we're going to need to detect stuff with. I am going to knock out. Nope, it needs to go below that, doesn't it? It needs to go here. Try not to fall in the void. Yeah, with the Tiara and Forgiving Void, it really doesn't mean a whole lot. I get it. And the funnel goes here. And you go away. And these need to be full blocks underneath. I need this and that, and oh, an open crate. We need an open crate. That only gives me 6. Do we have space to, yeah, okay. All of a sudden, like, do we have the space to place it? We're fine. Oof. Okay. Clearly enough space then. There. All right. Are you not going to point the right direction? There it goes. Whoa. Okay, and I'm gonna put a block there even though that's where the hourglass is gonna go, which I don't have. Hourglass. Anyone sick of the slappy slappy sound yet? And we need bellows too. But let's lock you so you don't pick anything up I don't want you to pick up. And we need a regular spark on that with a dominant augment. Ah, see, that might be more than 12. We'll have to figure it out. I'm outside of the Corporea range though, so even if I had a Corporea index, it wouldn't help me right now. I do not have Corporea down here. So the range of the Corporea is 8, which might be a challenge over here. Getting it up to the surface. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It puts it inside the wall there. So let's try not to die, and we'll place it where one of these pink blocks is. One of these, that should be within range. Let's find out. Oh, it needs to be in range of the main one for it to do that. We need to go the other direction. We need to start here. It's very dangerous. Alright, so the closest mana, the closest Corporea we have here to that would be that one, I think. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dang it. Are you too far away? Clearly you are, and I'm going to need rest. Recharge a little bit, because I don't want to fall in the void if I don't have to. So let's pick you up, and I lost a spark. It's what we're gonna have to deal with in this life of floating over the edge. Maybe we should pull it in a little bit first. Not necessarily, I just need it to get from here to there in some fashion. There's one. Of course. Yes, hold the dirt for me. Oh boy, am I cold. Anyone else? Yeah, it is spherical, not cube. It is spherical, which is so frustrating. Because Mana Spark range is a cube. And I don't know why they didn't maintain that for Corporea. I really should see about what do we have to get the upgrade. I have to kill Gaia 2, don't I, until I get the relic. Alright, let's gather you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are too far away. Woo! I have a raid from RB. Thanks for the raid. We're trying not to die. Alright. Oh, there we go. It connected. Yay! Now I need to rest again. Woohoo! It's good to see everybody. We are trying to connect the Corporea network down to the bottom of our slime farm so that we can hook up the slime eating flowers. I love raids. Raids rock. But it's gonna take a while for us to get there. Silver! Thank you for the subscribing. Yeah, you wanted to know what Corporea does, RB. I could give you some good showing. I don't have everything running, but because it's just getting established. But aw, Silver, you rock. Thank you for gifting 5 subs to my followers. Awesome.